now.
Okay, good afternoon. So my bread is still in the oven. I am just putting a little bit of coconut oil on the pan. I could really do with a table. I'll put a little bit of coconut oil in the pan here, and I want it to be nice and hot. So at the moment it's on the middle. Move it over to this side. Moving over to this side is directly over the flame, so it means it will get nice and hot. I'm going to move my fan out of the way because I do not want it to cool my food down. I want it over here out of the way. So I'll put that there. It still force air through in the room to keep the room warm. And hopefully in a minute I'll put the batter in. Now the batter is just 1 egg, some gluten-free flour and some water. And I'm going to make some pancakes, or more like wraps I should say, because they're savoury, for our lunch this afternoon. Haven't checked the bread yet. It looks like it's doing something. Whether it's doing what I want it to do, that's another matter. So I'm going to put the batter in. Oh, I can hear it sizzle. Don't know if you can. And I'm going to spread it out to make sure that it coats everywhere around here. And it's probably not the way you use this thing, but it's the way I use it and I'm happy with it. I'm going to just bring that round a bit, make it a little thicker in places. In some places look a bit bold. That will do, I think. So I'll leave it there and wait a few minutes. And hopefully it will start taking quite quickly. I'll lift it, flip it using this, not tossing it, and then leave it on for a few more minutes, and that's it done. So that'll be this afternoon, hopefully, a loaf of bread finished for later, and some crepes, pancakes, wraps, whatever you want to call them. They'll be done for our lunch, hopefully. So our lunch should be, well, it's going to be a fish wrap, so it should be ready in about half an hour in total, 20 minutes maybe maximum. So somewhere around there. That's already looking good. That's already looking like it's taking. Not quite there yet, still no colour, but it's coming away from the sides nicely. Just want to make sure it doesn't stick. Shouldn't do in this pan. It's just when it gets the right temperature. But yeah, there you go. So that'll be fine. Oh, don't want to tear it. So a couple more minutes and that'll be done. So again, the flue vent is open a little bit more than normal. So it's not fully open at the top by the chimney here. It's about, I suppose, about a quarter of the way down, so it's 3/4 open. The firebox vents are just under halfway open. The oven itself is just around 200, which is what I wanted for the bread. I seem to be maintaining the heat no problem. Every time it starts creeping, I take the ring off of this side here, and that helps cool it down again for a bit, and then I'll put the ring back on as it drops down. It sounds like I have to be here all the time to wait for it and look after it, but actually I don't. I can walk away, do other jobs. I mean, when I put the bread in and everything else, and we made sure there was fire in there, went outside with my husband, we helped put up the Christmas lights together, so we were outside for nearly an hour. That's one of the benefits of it, you can still walk away. I don't think we're going to have much trouble cooking Christmas dinner with this. The heat on the back wall is actually radiating back off here. The chimney upstairs, however, because it's double lined, there's no heat on the wall at all up there. But there's so much heat coming out of this. This is a 9 kilowatt, I think it is. And there's so much heat coming out that it's heating the house. And we have a huge house here. So we've got 5, 6 bedrooms. It's not quite coloured, but it's definitely cooked on that side. 5 bedrooms, 1 bedroom gite, and there's like 2 living rooms. It's about a 300 square meter house, plus land and everything else. So it's not a small property. And normally we have oil central heating, but we haven't had to use that so far. We use the oil just for the hot water at the moment. There's no heat coming out of the radiators for it. All the heat in the house is literally from this burner. And I have to say, so far, I mean, we've only had it going about a week, maybe 2 weeks now. And I have to say, so far, I'm really impressed. I'm really quite pleased with it. As I said, it's a Nordica. Nordica Suprema, I believe. And it wasn't horrendous in price either. It was actually quite a good value. So I think it was something like 2,500 euros, which is not bad. And obviously delivery on top of that to wherever you are. So they're definitely worth checking out. Yeah, that's all I've got to say now. I'll just carry on making these, and I'll let you know later when I take the bread out how these came out.